Donald Trump has opened a new chapter in West Asia's power politics. The U.S. president wants the entire Muslim world to take notice by calling on the Muslim and Arab nations involved in the Iran conflict. He wants these countries involved in the conflict or in the peace talks to end it and normalize relations with Israel under an expanded version of the Abraham Accords. Donald Trump did not make a general appeal. He named the countries directly. He said that Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Pakistan, Turkey, Egypt, Jordan, and Iran itself should join the Abraham Accords. For Trump, the Abraham Accords remain one of the biggest foreign policy achievements of his presidency. Remember, back in 2020, the deals brought the UAE, Bahrain, and Morocco into formal diplomatic relations with Israel. At the time, Trump presented the agreement as a historic peace breakthrough. Donald Trump raised a high-level conference call to several Arab and Muslim majority nation leaders. The president told them that he expects them to normalize relations with Israel by signing the Abraham Accords as part of the developing U.S. peace deal to end the war with Iran. But the deals also changed the political rule book of the region. For decades, remember, many Arab and Muslim nations refused to recognize Israel until the Palestinian issue was resolved. The Abraham Accords broke this tradition. The agreements allowed countries to build ties with Israel without forcing Israel to change its policies towards Palestinians. And that, ladies and gentlemen, remains the biggest criticism of the Accords even today. Now, Trump wants to take that model further with the Abraham Accords 2.0, but this time the political scenario looks far more complicated. Gaza has become the defining issue across the Muslim world. More than 72,000 Palestinians have been killed in Israel's war in Gaza. Public anger against Israel has grown sharply across West Asia. Israel's military actions in Lebanon, Syria, and Iran have all further escalated regional tensions. And that is why many are now asking, why is Trump pushing this idea at this very moment? Is this a genuine peace initiative? Is it a diplomatic gamble? Or is it a diversionary tactic as negotiations with Iran continue to stall? Trump himself claimed that talks with Iran were proceeding nicely. Those are his words. But he's offered no clear sign that a final deal was to close. That has created a new theory among analysts. Some believe that Donald Trump wants to package an Iran deal inside a bigger regional vision, which is more pro-Israel. Even Trump allies have started framing it this way. Senator Lindsey Graham said that linking Iran to the Abraham Accords could create a new economic and security powerhouse in the region. But not everyone is convinced here. Ali Weiss of the International Crisis Group said that Trump appears to be presenting an Iran deal as a sequel to the Abraham Accords, something that looks good for Israel, good for the region, but tough enough for Washington. The biggest obstacle to this plan may not come from Iran. It may come from Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. And here's why. Saudi Arabia has repeatedly made its position clear. It will not normalize relations with Israel without a credible pathway to a Palestinian state. For Riyadh, the Palestinian issue remains central. For Pakistan, it has held the same line for decades. As the only nuclear-armed Muslim country, Pakistan has consistently said that it cannot recognize Israel until Palestinians receive justice and statehood. Qatar also presents a unique challenge. Remember, Doha has played the role of mediator in the Gaza talks, but its relationship with Israel remains deeply fractured, especially after Israel targeted Hamas negotiators in Qatar last year. So to sum it all up, Donald Trump wants to push the expansion of the Abraham Accords even further, but with Gaza still burning, the Iran talks uncertain and major Muslim powers holding their red lines, Abraham Accords 2.0 may just turn out to be Donald Trump's biggest West Asia gamble yet.